Hello, welcome to part 2. So my last video I made a tincture, and I forgot to mention that it's actually specifically for the menstrual phase. So the one that I'm going to be making now is for the luteal phase. I'm also going to be making one for the ovulatory as well as the follicular phase as well, so you can stay tuned for that. So if you are someone who is doing cycle syncing or you're kind of curious about it, it's really about paying attention to your body, what's happening kind of as you're moving through the different hormonal cycles and doing things in order to support those cycles. So it'll be how you exercise, how you eat, and if you happen to use any kind of herbal medicines, plant medicines, which ones are best for those phases. So just like in the last video, I had all of the ingredients and kind of what they're good for, or at least a little bit of what they're good for kind of in the description, and I'll be doing the same in this video. Okay, so this is my ingredients here. It is less than the other one. There are other herbs that you can add to this. So ones that you could use that I'm not using here today are things like yarrow, lady's mantle, peppermint, ginger. I just happen to be running low on a few things. Didn't really feel like going out to get any more. And honestly, that's kind of the folk way of doing herbal medicine. You use what you have on hand. So what I have here is, now you can use dandelion leaves, but what I'm using is I'm actually kind of using the top, so it's the petals as well as the sepals, so the little green bits, and that's kind of what you want for this. Dandelion root is going to be for a different tincture. This here is lemon balm, so this one's been dried and crushed already, and this guy here is dong quai. So dong quai is very common in Chinese herbalism, and I haven't actually used it in any of mine before, so I'm really interested to kind of see how it works. Okay, so again, I have all of my herbs here in a jar. All of my jars are very awkward sizes now, so it's like either they're too small and I can't quite get enough headroom, or they're kind of too big. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with it because, again, we use what we have. So want to now, that is technically covered, but we want a little bit extra. So we're going to crack open another bottle of vodka. If you start doing tinctures, your local store is probably going to think that you're an alcoholic. Don't try to explain it to them. They're not going to understand anyway. Just put your lid on. Give it a little bit of a stir to kind of incorporate everything. Make sure you label it. I did label my other one. And again, keep it in a cool, dark place for about a month.